deceitful. He is more of a human being.
Good news is my headset's
fixed. Johnny Gargano is a knuckle. Yeah.
Oh no! What the hell? This time it is Loomis! Where's he going now? Security sprinting after Loomis. He tries to make his way out of the arena.